Hello, and welcome to Gems of Malini. I wanted to go over the prayer beads that I make and what the difference is between some of them. So here I have a number of prayer beads that I've made laying out. I basically make three kinds. I make Catholic rosaries, I make Anglican rosaries, and I make mala beads. Each rosary set will come with an information sheet and some instructions. So I'm going to start with the Anglican rosary, and you get a sheet like this with your beads, and this is how the beads are laid out, and I'll explain it as I get it out, but these form a cross. These large beads form a cross, and that's the premise of the design of these beads. And then it comes with an instruction sheet and some suggestions on how to use the prayer beads. So these are Anglicans. Anglican rosaries are different than a Catholic rosary because Anglican do not pray the Hail Mary. So if you can see on here, we have a lampwork cross, and my prayer beads will either have a lampwork cross. It looks like we can't see too good here. And then you'll have this is called the invitatory bead, which you see right here. And this is called the resurrection bead. And I put a lot of checked glass fire polish in between. That gives the hand a place to rest. This is my design where I use these puff coins. It's a nice place to rest while you're saying and reciting your prayers or your meditation or your mantra. This one has a black and gold lampwork glass cross, and these are rhodonite nuggets, and these are rhodonite beads. So there's 7 beads. These are called the weak beads, and then you have the cruciform bead, and then you have 7 more. There's 4 sets of 7 weak beads, and there's 7 more and 7 more. And it's all explained on the sheet. So that's one. This one has an aqua-colored lampwork glass cross. And these little tiny round beads in between here, those kind of bronze-colored beads, those are called drucks, and just means a round bead. These are the gold glass puff coins, and then these are some glass crystals, and that makes up another Anglican rosary. And if I put it down, you see these beads here, if you can see this in the camera. If you draw an imaginary line, that forms a cross. You see that? And this is another Anglican rosary. This is a different version of a black lampwork cross. Lampwork is done with a torch and glass rods, and you can thread in like these pretty glittery pieces of glass. And this is black onyx, check fire polish, and these beautiful rose quartz flowers. And then these are pink faceted crystal beads. These are imported. They're probably close to being vintage. These are really pretty. And then this one is really pretty too. This is another version of a black lampwork cross. These big cruciform beads are agates. Sometimes you can tell an agate because they're going to have a little dent, the way they're shaped. I really like agates. They're not agates from Lake Superior. And then these beautiful cruciform beads. Notice there's 7 in between each of the large, the weak beads in between the large cruciform beads. Those are rosewood. That's just beautiful. Beautiful color combination. This is a traditional mala. This is what they use in the Indian countries, Buddhism, Tibetan Buddhism, and there's 108 beads, and there's a significance to that number, And they all have tassels like this. This one has the Om symbol in that. Om is it's usually used as a mantra, and it's the sound of creation. I love that symbol. I use it sometimes in my work. And I include a sheet with these that explains the significance of the 108 numbers. You can also make shorter prayer beads with these, but it also they all have to be divisible, like 108 divisible. So there could be, oh, I don't know what they are. I think 28 is 28 times, I'd have to get my calculator out. But anyway, I just make the regular traditional malas, and you're usually made with gemstones and a lot beautiful, beautiful tassels, all kinds of tassels. Okay, then the last thing is Catholic rosaries. The difference between the Catholic rosary and the Anglican rosary that I discussed first. The Catholic rosary, there's 10 beads here. These are called 10 decades. That's where you say your Hail Marys. And then this is called the Our Father bead or the Pater bead, and that's where you say the Our Father. And there's always a crucifix. I forgot to mention on the on these Anglican beads, Anglicans do not use crucifix on their rosaries. They use crosses, so there's no image of Jesus hanging on the cross. So this is a Catholic rosary. This is an Italian-made silver-colored cross. And I do include instructions with this. So it's 10 Hail Marys, and then there's the Our Father beads. And I give you the instructions on how to do it and also how to pray the mysteries. And it's pretty involved, so you use the instruction sheet so you can do it correctly. So we have Catholic rosary. This is another Anglican rosary, and I wanted to show the difference between a rosary that I use wire wrapping. Each section is individually wire wrapped. I hope you can see that. This will never break apart unless you literally pull it or, do something damaging to it. It's very, very sturdy. I love to make these. They're a little more time consuming, but this is a traditional type of rosary where they're wired together like that. This one is strung. I string these on 49 strand professional bead stringing wire that's used for jewelry, and these are all finished just like high-end jewelry would be finished. There's bead covers, crimps, and then the wire, the 49 strand wire. It's wonderful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Again, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.